various type of certifications you can go for in case you are interested, because these certifications will help you to improve your profile, to get uh, hired by the organizations, because they see that if a person is certified, they prefer the person who has certification over the person who do not have any certification done, right? So specifically the certification which are of higher value, like architect, or so there is first certification, that is AZ900, that is for Azure fundamentals, right? This is a very basic certification which covers all your Azure concepts, like what are the various services, right? And what are the best practices while working in Azure, right? So what like virtual machines, app, web apps, Azure function, Azure databases, right? So about the services, about RBAC policies, about subscriptions, resource groups. So all basic concepts are covered under the AZ900, and this is the first level with single star certification, which does not have any visibility, or this doesn't have any what we call it definite expiry time. It's for lifetime. But the other certification which are of higher levels, there is a validity of 1 year. You have to renew your certification, like Azure Solution Architect. Doesn't mean that you have to do it again, but there are certain questions they ask you. If you go through that, your certification will be renewed, right? The second level of certifications, this is level 1 certification, right? Then there is a level 2 certification, right? That is, they covers AZ104, AZ204, right? AZ104 is for your Azure administrator, and AZ204 is Azure developer. So those who are more inclined towards administration tasks, like server administration, infrastructure related tasks, infrastructure and administration, then you can go for this certification. If you are more towards application development, then you go for Azure developer certification. Okay, you remember that we have done multiple deployments using Azure. We created services using the command line .NET applications, right? They are towards development side, right? They are covering the development topics, how to create services using Azure command lines and .NET platform, or some other like Python based applications. Wherever we used command line options and the development and deployment of applications, it covers the AZ204. If you go with the networking type of concepts, right, then you networking, administration, infrastructure, like load balancers, and what are NSGs, what are network security groups, or what are the subnets, right? So all these concepts are being covered under the administrator. Firewalls, right? So all these topics are mainly covered in the administration side. So those who are from that background or want to build your career in the administration side, you go with the certification AZ 104. Those who are from the development side and wanted to uh, cover development specific topics, you can go with the AZ204. Then comes the level 3 certification, the top level. Right here we cover AZ400, that is Azure DevOps. This we already covered all the topics. Azure DevOps. Earlier there are two certifications required for architect level, AZ303 and 304. Now they combine it to AZ305, Azure Solution Architect. This is the level 3 or 3-star certification. These are the highest level certifications. So if you complete any one of these, you will be having more weightage and advantages to get your jobs, right? So I suggest maybe during some point of time in your career you must attempt any one of these, right? If you are more towards AWS, you can do the similar architect level certification in AWS also or GCP also. If you want to do in Azure side, then there is a AZ305, and DevOps side there is AZ400. I don't think there is any such certification from AWS side for DevOps, but yes, Azure specifically have the separate certification for the DevOps resources. So these are the different type of certifications, right? And you can easily get to know about the certifications. Azure certificate.
Hello, sir.